everybody. I'm eating an apple at 6:42 a.m. in the morning. Oh, it's really good. I'm sorry. I was just wondering, as I was eating this apple, and this is a thought that always comes to me whenever I eat an apple. Well, not every time I eat an apple, but every once in a while. Remember back to Twilight when they did the whole cheesy, oh look, it's the cover of the book, there's an apple. I want to know if that apple was fake or not. And if it wasn't fake, did Rob eat it afterwards or like something? I mean, I wouldn't eat it because it was on his sneaker, even though I don't think it was that, and even though I don't think that sneaker was that dirty, but I think it was fake. It was probably fake, wasn't it? Or maybe it was real. I wonder. I don't know. These are the weird and crazy thoughts that come to my head at 6:43 a.m. in the morning, or just, I guess, every time that I eat, or every other time I eat an apple. You know, because I'm a normal person like that. You just can't handle it. And just, this is just out of your league, man. It's out of it. You just can't get it. You don't get it. You just don't. Don't even try to match this. Anyway. So, I'm sorry, I'm eating with my mouth open. Swallow the apple. So yes, I'm up this late. One, because I fucked myself over. The day before I made the video, Kristen is making me jizz. So the so aptly named title, because most of it was just about how much I jizzed over Kristen being in those magazines and stuff. So basically, the day before I made that video, I had a good night's sleep, but then I took a nap, and a 3-hour long nap, which is never a good thing, at least for me. And I basically screwed myself over that night because I didn't go to bed till about 7 o'clock in the morning. Basically, it was like an hour after I made the video. Not even an hour, like 30 minutes after I made the video. Yeah, basically, like I said in the video, I was about to go to sleep like at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was just about to fall asleep, and I checked it, and I was about to fall asleep. I was like, you know, just fading in and out. I checked Twitter for the last time that night, and Kristen started appearing on those freaking 2 magazines. That's 2. Hello. She had to appear on those magazines for some reason, and it made me, like I said, it made me wake up, and I made the video about 3-4 hours after that. Not even 3 hours, a few hours afterwards. And so yeah, I basically fucked myself over for the rest of the week because now I'm up right now, and it's a bad thing because I have to babysit today, and a toddler, a little boy. I don't know how old he is. He's a little kid though. He's like, I don't know if he can talk or not. He probably can talk. I don't know. I've met him once and he didn't say anything, so I don't know. He might be mute. I don't know. I'm being terrible. I'm getting off topic. I was never on. There was never a topic to be on. So how can I be off a topic that never existed? Anyway, I'm overcomplicating things. So the thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is it starts, or it begins with, I just have to count, with 4 simple words. My boyfriend is English. With those 4 words, about 1 million Robsteners had a heart attack and died. Now, if you are not on Twitter, you would not know the significance of those 4 words. If you are on Twitter and you were there to witness it, you know already, so I'm basically just restating the obvious. In the GQ UK edition, you know, in the interview Kristen had, she was talking, I guess, to the interviewer, and she says how she's excited to see more of England, and then she says, because my boyfriend is English. and that is when Twitter exploded. And as of October 5th at 6:47 a.m., my boyfriend is English is still a trending topic on Twitter worldwide. That just shows you the dedication. Could I say dedication? The amazingness that is Robsteners, Robsess girls, Crispians, and just Kristen Stewart in general. Just the amazingness of what she can say. She only said 4 words, and those 4 words just go, you know, makes Twitter explode, and everyone else go. It just every girl or boy, mostly girls, die across the world. And the first thing I saw when I saw that article, I freaking flipped shit. I honestly, if you follow me on Twitter, link will be in the boxer drawer. If you follow me, I was jumping around so much. It wasn't like a consistency. It was just like every new tweet or just every new like thing that someone, you know, tweets from Tumblr, just every new fan and like manip or what, you know, just anything basically, I would start jumping on like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, you know, like freaking out. And I'm really surprised that my laptop didn't fall over my bed, fall off my bed, even though it's not really close to the edge of my bed, but it's kind of close. But I do tend to jump really high, and not like doing this won't make you jump that high, but like, you know, if you really get into it, then yeah. And I'm also afraid because I was holding my iPod in my hand, that as I was jumping, it didn't go because that has happened, and that is why it is so terribly cracked to like hell. But yeah, I completely freaked out. My boyfriend is British, obviously became a big trending topic. It actually went away for like about an hour, then it came back, and it's been back for like hours now, and it's amazing. And I have a few things to say, a few some could be considered rants or just anger, or just venting, or I just have some stuff to say. So here we go. Go. There you go, that's better. One, I feel completely terrible that, basically, if you read the article, right after Kristen says, my boyfriend is English, she said, I guess she, like, catches herself, like, in her head, it clicks, like, oh my god, I just said that, and then she says, I never would have said that if I knew you were if you were interviewing me, you know? I mean, obviously, she knew she was being interviewed, but she never would have said, like, you know what I mean? She doesn't freely just admit to she doesn't go up to anybody, any person, and be like, hi, my name is Kristen Stewart, I'm dating Robert Pattinson, you know? So she never would have said that, and the fact that it just slipped out was a big mistake on her part, and I feel so terrible about that it just, like, I mean, like, initially, when I first saw my boyfriend is English, I freaked out, and then afterwards, I started reading I didn't read the whole article, I just read her quotes, and it just made me feel so bad after fangirling for a while. I mean, I'm still like happy that, I'm not happy that it happened, you know, the statement kind of makes me happy in general, but the context in which it came out, you know, really hurts my heart or my soul, because she never has opened herself up like that, and it just hurts me that it happened in that sense, if that makes sense. Hopefully I'm making sense here. So yeah, I feel so bad, and I want to give her like a major hug and everything, just to make her feel better. I want to give her like a little, like, you know, a big hand heart. I love you, Kristen. I love you. If she'll ever see this, Kristen, I love you, and I want to just, seriously, you're like amazing. I love you so much. We all love you so much, and more than you'll ever be able to fathom, basically. And then another thing is that I'm very she knows about Robstens, nonstens, fuckstens. The fact that she knows about those things, she also knows that her bodyguard is considered the hot bodyguard. I don't consider him that. I'm sorry. Am I going against some kind of Crispian rule that you have to think her bodyguard's hot? I don't particularly think he's that hot. I mean, he's cute. He's alright, but he doesn't really do it for me that much. You all know who does it for me. You should know by now. But the fact that she knows about she knows what Robstens are, she knows what fuckstens are, she knows what nonstens are. By the way, if you don't know what a fuckston is basically someone who doesn't well, nonstens, it's like a nonsten. Nonstens basically don't think Kristen and Rob are together, and they will go to the ends of the fucking earth to prove us wrong, us Robstens wrong. You know, Robsteners basically support Rob and Kristen together, and we totally believe that they're together. Nonstens are the exact opposite. Look it up on an Urban Dictionary. It's very, very, easy to find. And it's honestly, it's the stupidest thing on the entire planet. Like, and this statement, my boyfriend is English, they can't say anything now. Nonstens can't touch us. Okay? They just can't say anything. They cannot say a single fucking thing. Okay? My boyfriend is English. What can you do? I've heard some people who are obvious nonstens basically saying, well, she could be talking about Tom's storage. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you okay with the head? What is wrong with you? Are you freaking blind? Like, I can never understand a nonsten. Seriously, I can never understand them. Like, how do you not look at Rob and Kristen and not see their love for each other? Like, every time they look at each other, the way they smile at each other, the fact that they're always in their own little bubble, and to the point where I feel terribly so bad for freaking Taylor, because he's just standing there like holding onto Kristen's arm, and her and Rob are just kind of looking at each other like lovingly, and he's just kind of like, yeah, I'm the third wheel, what, like, I feel to the point where I feel I will never understand a nonsten. But the fact that they have the nerve to be like, oh yeah, she's dating Tom, she's not dating Rob, are you kidding me? What the f is wrong with your head? I mean, every time I've seen her with Tom, Rob hasn't been far behind. Even in videos, like, I've seen her get into a cab with Tom, Rob is right behind Tom. I've seen pictures with her and Tom, but Rob is always right there. So if you have some kind of a ninja picture, or you're just some kind of a ninja person or something where you have found proof that her and Tom are together, not without Rob, please let me see it to prove me wrong. Other than that, shut the fuck up. Also, another thing I have to kind of like lay on the line here. I really want to know, like, I want to hear what went down when Kristen kind of told Rob, like, honey, I kind of told the whole world about us, and the world just exploded. I really want to hear how that conversation went down, because I'm a very intrusive person. No, I want to know Rob's reaction. Like, I have a feeling Kristen would probably just brush it off, or not even try. I don't know. I want to know. I'm, like, interested. I have a feeling Rob would just laugh it off and, like, be his cute little self. I want to know. Someone needs to, like, come up with a skit for that, because I would die. I would die to see his reaction. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna go now, because this video is 14 some odd minutes long, and that's the longest video I've made in a while, next to the last video I made. Anyway, so I'm gonna go now. Please tell me your opinions on this happening on Twitter, or just your opinions on Robsten in general, what you think of nonstens, just anything Robsten-ish you want to say, just say it down there in the comments below. And I'm gonna go. That rhymed. I've said that a lot, but whatever. And I'm going to try and get some sleep, much needed sleep, before I babysit a toddler. That's probably going to destroy me. Okay, I'm going to go now. Bye. Robsten Forever.